Textile factory dead drop Damascus winter, 2025 abandoned textile factory night Damascus 2025 Johnny Liu, 64, enters through a broken window. The factory's been abandoned since 2014, rusted machinery, torn fabric scraps, broken glass everywhere. Perfect for a meeting nobody wants traced. His handler, 50s, American, uses codename, Carpenter, is already there, sitting on an overturned crate, reading a newspaper by flashlight. Carpenter. Doesn't look up, you're late. Johnny. I'm exactly on time. You're early. There's a difference. Carpenter. Smirks, Zhang Wei's training? Johnny. Grandfather Chen's. Never arrive when expected. Carpenter folds the newspaper, left it on the crate. Johnny picks it up. Taped inside, USB drive. Johnny. Chemical weapons sites? Carpenter. Suspected. We need pattern analysis. Which facilities are active, which are decoys? Russian intelligence thinks it's 40% real, 60% misinformation. You'll tell us the real number. Johnny. Examines USB, and if it's not on here? If I need to physically verify? Carpenter. Then you'll physically verify. But Johnny, you're 64. You haven't done fieldwork since, ever. Desk analyst. Pattern recognition from safety. Now we're asking you to walk into chemical weapons facilities. You sure you're up for this? Johnny. Dry. Nobody you're asking anyway. Carpenter. We're asking because you're the only one who can see patterns the computers miss. You look at satellite photos and see operational signatures our algorithms can't detect. You read intelligence reports and spot the lies everyone else believes. Johnny. Flattery. Carpenter. Truth. Damascus is a mess. Russian support. Iranian involvement. Chinese surveillance. And underneath it all, chemical weapons programs everyone denies exist. We need someone who can sort truth from fiction. Johnny. And you think an old Chinese defector who hasn't left a desk in 30 years is the answer? Carpenter. I think an old Chinese defector trained by Zhang Wei, who predicted Kabul's fall to the day, who's never been wrong when he's bothered to give an opinion, yes. That's exactly who we need. Johnny pockets the USB. Johnny. How long do I have? Carpenter. 2 weeks. Sites are marked. 3 require physical verification. The rest you can analyze remotely. Johnny. Physical verification means what, exactly? Carpenter. Hands him a small device, soil sampling. Air quality sensor. Radiation detector. You'll pose as UNESCO cultural heritage consultant. Syria's trying to get some sites protected for tourism reconstruction. Perfect cover. Johnny. And if I'm caught? Carpenter. Pause. Then you're a 64-year-old American consultant who got lost. Diplomatic incident. We'll extract you. Probably. Johnny. Probably. Carpenter. Damascus is complicated. Russian presence means extraction could escalate. So, don't get caught. Johnny. Helpful. Carpenter. Stands. Johnny, I read your file. I know you were forced out in 2017. I know you spent 7 years proving you were right. I know this is your vindication tour. But, Johnny, but I'm old. I'm rusty. But I might get killed. Carpenter. But we need you anyway. Because nobody else can do what you do. Johnny looks at the factory, broken looms, scattered fabric, windows like empty eyes. Johnny. My mother worked in a textile factory. After the Red Guards took her violin. 12 hours a day, destroying her hands making cloth nobody wanted. She called it, practice for invisibility. Carpenter. Confused. Why are you telling me this? Johnny. Because you're asking me to be invisible. Walk into hostile territory, collect intelligence, disappear without trace. And I learned from the best. He pockets the sensor. Johnny. 2 weeks. Physical verification on 3 sites. Pattern analysis on the rest. And Carpenter? Carpenter. Yeah? Johnny. If I die doing this, tell Tom it was worth it. Tell him the prophet was right one more time. Carpenter smiles sadly. You're not going to die. Johnny. Leaving. That's what my mother said before she went to the factory. She was wrong too. Fade out. 2 weeks later, Johnny completes verification. 7 of 14 sites active. 3 decoys. 4 abandoned. Pattern identified. Russian contractors operating independently of Syrian command. His report prevents U.S. airstrikes on decoy facilities. Saved civilian lives. Nobody knows his name. That's how he prefers it.